Ooh, what's up, everybody? How's it going today? Happy Monday. I mean, could be a worse Monday. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. Anyways, let's head into the live scene. What's going on, everybody? Zman here. Welcome back to the Soulless world, or welcome to the Soulless world if this is your first time tuning in. Today, we're going to go ahead and continue working on this storage room. So I finally figured out how I'm going to build this all out, which is obviously great. Gonna have to kind of, work with what I can here in regards to space. Jeez, excuse me. But I finally figured out how the pillars are all going to look, how they're all going to work, and all that fun stuff. So that's what we're going to be spending this first portion doing today. So I just need to head into my storage, do some looting around here to see what I need to grab. A little bit of deep slate there. And here's all my tough stuff. I've been doing some work outside in that area. I'll go ahead and quickly show you guys. Hasn't been too much, if I'm being completely honest. I've been kind of toning back a little bit how much I'm doing off camera, but this side is mostly done. But yeah, just a lot of small off camera things that I'm trying to work on here. Oh boy. Oh boy. My blocks are being attacked. I don't like this one bit. Alright, I think we're okay now, baby. As okay as I can be, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Is it because of this damn slime? Probably. Probably was. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna move the bed over to where we're going to do our building today. I apologize. I just finished eating dinner, so like might sound a little weird or whatever. But yeah, after taking the time to actually figure out how this is all going to look, I think this is going to work out well, I think. But just gonna have to do a little bit of adjusting, a little bit of, finagling. Gotta get rid of some chests too. Can't forget about getting rid of some of the chests. So because we're actually losing just a little bit of storage space, I've decided that we're actually going to make this 2 floors. So obviously we have the staircase there, and this will come back around to here. But I don't think we're going to get to the 2nd floor today. We'll see. We have a good bit of time. But we'll just have to see what we are able to get done. So we gotta remove all these chests that are just kind of hanging out around here on the edges. Got to get rid of these so we can have enough build space for everything, for the tower designs, or pillar supports, I should say. That's what they're called. Yeah, it's nice that I actually kind of have a plan for this now too. Shocker, Zman actually planning something. I know. It's not very often that it happens. Oh, I should also mention happy belated Father's Day to everybody that is a father. I spent my Father's Day with mine, my grandfather, my uncle, my cousins and brothers. we were all doing some skeet shooting yesterday. Don't ask me how I did because I don't want to talk about it. I will say I'm not the greatest aim in the world, so I've never really been good at that. So it is what it is, though. Still had fun, regardless. Yeah, okay, so I got some resources. There we go. No, did not put anything in there. Perfect. I always have to double check because, like, I had this idea of, like, I'm going to reduce the storage, but I'm obviously going to make it taller. Or, like, have 2 floors between all this. But I never move things from out of here. Yeah, we're just kind of setting up right now. No good project is done without a little bit of setup, a little bit of adjusting. It's always needed to some degree. But I'm still thinking of, obviously with the 2 floors now, I want to be able to reach all of the chests. Make all chests accessible in some way, shape, or form. So I'm thinking of doing some, like, what would it be called? You know, like the library, like older libraries, they have like the ladders for higher bookshelves that you aren't able to reach. I kind of want to do something like that in here, if that makes sense, and see how that ends up working out for us, because obviously this is too high of a stack for any dwarf to physically reach. Not even I can reach it. We're getting a lot of chests back that we can obviously reuse for this, so that I'm quite happy about that. But now that I'm thinking about it, with where the floor is gonna go in, I want to make sure that it's accessible for everyone. Between the 2 floors, I'll have to kind of think on that, figuring out what I'm gonna do there. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Wait, we might still have some more on this end, don't we? Yeah, we got a few more chests over here we gotta take care of. I almost forgot about this. That would have not been fun to have to redo that. Gotta fix this chest. Bam. Perfect. Probably should use the right tool. Using the right tool is also kind of important. Adjust my mic really quick. Now hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. As per usual, Roth should be joining us later tonight as well, normally around 8:30. So we still got a couple hours without him. But I'm sure that he's going to be working on his Oven Kingdom some more as well. Which, you know what? I haven't really seen what he's done with his courtyard since last time, because I don't think we weren't able to stream super long last week. So I'm thinking before we go ahead and get started on this, I want to see what he's done with his base. I haven't done too much more work with the mountain in regards to building it up or anything like that. Yeah, just been doing a lot of digging out of the kingdom. off camera. That's primarily what I have been working on. Then I'm trying to find smaller projects that we can work on while I'm doing all this stuff off camera, and all that stuff. Alrighty ho there, neighbor. How's it going, Roth? I was actually just talking about you. How I wanted to go see the progress on what you've been building, because I don't think I've seen it since you started your courtyard. So it'd be pretty cool to see what you've been working on, because you're definitely the better builder of the two of us. That is for certain. Alright, let's see. Let us see. Okay, so you started working on the front here a bit. Sorry about that. Talking with the grandma. Actually spent a few hours in a creative world working on a schematic. Ooh, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. I can actually kind of see a little bit of on the mini-map also. Getting rid of the excess blocks for you, bud. You're welcome. For anybody that hasn't seen what this looks like in some really cool shaders, Soulless shaders specifically, that's what Roth has used for his builds. The glowing effect that you get from this is magnificent. This just looks super freaking cool to me. We're gonna go back to my shaders, so I prefer them for my building. I like the shadows and sunbeams and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay. So, yeah, we've got a tree going on here. That's pretty slick. I like that. I actually like that a lot. I like what you've done with that, Roth. Obviously, the diorite. Yeah, that's just regular diorite. For whatever reason, I thought that was calcite. I was about to be like, holy crap. Oh, I see you've kind of intermingled the diorite with the calcite. I see now. I see now. Yeah, you're doing a great job, bud. Proud of you. Yeah, this is what Roth has been working on. Obviously, he's not doing... I'm not to counter or like downplay what he's doing, but I just have a little more time on my hands to be able to get on and do some of the things that are not exactly the most fun to see. If that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna go back to our place now and get started on, or I should say continue our progress. I went a little too soon. I know how to get back to my base, I promise. I will also mention too, I'm a dummy and didn't post it on my schedule on YouTube. On Discord, I will change it, but I will have a video upload on Friday, and it's going to be a whole nother project that I'm going to be starting here on the Soulless world. I've had some people say, why don't you do some videos on this world? It'd be pretty sweet. Well, we're going to do that. We're at least going to try and do it. So, yeah, here we are. Place is so big, I'm already forgetting where I'm at. What can I say? Massive build. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So we gotta actually push this back, remove all this. I should probably get a silk touch pickaxe. Yeah, I should probably do that. I think this is the first time I've seen the storage in a while. Well, you know that I have this storage right over here. I'm starting a whole brand new storage system over here in this cave. I haven't done too much other than figure out like how I'm going to set everything up, like pillar designs, all that stuff. So, like I said, nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done. Yeah, we'll grab our Silk Touch pickaxe here and make our way back over to here and actually get started. Because I keep saying I'm going to get started, and then I don't. Well, as I was saying earlier, I'm not sure when you started popping in, Roth, but I wanted to do like a, you know, like the old libraries, or I shouldn't even say old libraries. You know how in libraries they have like the ladders going up to their, like the higher shelves for the books and whatnot. I wanted to do something like that for the storage. Obviously, we're going to be doing multiple floors now, but I was thinking for like some of the higher up chests that might not be accessible by the second floor here, we can do that for them. So that's kind of the idea that I've got rummaging around in this noggin of mine. That was kind of glitchy, but at least I know that trick works. Alright, reclaim some blocks. I think I'm just gonna start by building the bases first. Also, wanted to record this. Almost forgot that this is what I've been wanting to do. I want to start getting some time lapses of these builds that I'm doing, so you guys can get the shorts and whatnot. Start advertising this world a little bit more. Six, 10. Perfect. That one's already done. I'm actually trying to think of what I should do for like the in-between floors here. I'm thinking I wanted to actually incorporate some spruce into the build in one way, shape, or form. How exactly, I'm not entirely sure just yet. But I think just having something other than black and gray will give the build a lot more life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Because I might end up replicating like the floor design that we have here for this floor on the second level. So it'll technically be like the ceiling of this room. So that's something I was kind of thinking about considering doing. Didn't put too much thought into it though. I didn't get that far in the thinking process. I do want to, like, whatchamacallits, I want to throw in some more pillars on the side here, like, to connect it all to, like, actually seem like it's supporting something. I mean, it's going to be supporting something. But in the little coves or whatever, we can have, like, barrels of miscellaneous blocks, items, whatever. At some point, maybe we can even introduce some armor stand stuff into our builds. We obviously don't have it installed on the server currently, but it's still fun to... It's still potentially something we're going to add in the future. Just for some little extra bits and bobs for design and all that kind of stuff. That's how it's done. So now we just have a few more towers to take out, or not towers, they're pillars. I need to think of proper words. Words are hard sometimes. Also, YouTube, what are you doing? Yeah, hello. Just gonna exit out of a few things here. Don't know why all of a sudden my OBS is just like, haha, I'm gonna stop working for you. Is it lagging for you guys? Because it's showing that YouTube is not receiving everything. Yeah, not sure what the heck's going on. I'm sure it'll fix itself at some point, right? That's how that works. If it doesn't fix itself in a few, I'll probably have to restart. Or start and stop, I should say. Or stop and start. What? One of the two. Words are hard. Alright, I think I'm just gonna do a little quick pausey here and see what we can do. I'll be back in a couple. Wait. Thought it was about to stabilize itself. Hold on. Are we back? Try to give a quick refresh. I think we're good, guys. All right. Just had to do a little start-stop action there. Don't know why. Don't know why. But we're good. We are muy bueno now. Oh, wrong blocks. Not those blocks. Gonna start recording again. Before I forget. Hi, kitty cat. You know what? I do need to quickly fill up her food bowl, but I will do that in a second. Yeah. Let me quickly go ahead and fill up her food bowl. Are you somebody hungry? Hey. Okay. Cat is fed. We are all good now. Actually going through a lot more deep slate than I had originally thought. I might even have to grab more, potentially, depending how many pillars we're gonna have to build today. We'll have to see, because it's 10 per pillar. And then I'm building 40 per. Well, technically, for being technical, I guess for being technical about it, is 40 deep slate per pillar. Words. There we go. We finally got there, guys. Hope you guys understood what I was saying, because I don't understand what I'm saying half the time. I didn't grab more. Really? Thought I made more. I think I made a bit more than just... Yeah, I made a bit more than didn't even utilize it. Tough is... While tough is a pretty common block, it's not exactly the easiest to harvest sometimes. Just because you have to go into deep slate, then you have to dig around to find it. Because sometimes it's not all there. Or it's not always there, I should say. I think that's 10, right? 1, 2, counting with Z-Man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, on to the last pillar here. At least for getting the base started. And then we're going to start filling in with the... We need torches for slabs, along with enough deep slate fences. Or walls, I should say. Not walls. Probably forgotten where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... All right, perfect. Everything should be set and level. Yeah. So now we just have to go through with the... Might end up having to grab some cobbled deep slate, potentially. I will also need to make more stairs. Because I need to throw those in. Almost forgot about those. Good thing I can use my brain, though. Sometimes. It's not guaranteed that I can use it all the time. So that's what? 8 stairs per pillar. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to end up making more after this. Alright, this one's got stairs. This one does not. Then everything from here back will not have them. Yeah, definitely going to need more stairs. Spiders! I'm okay. Everything is fine. I can do 2 more pillars and then we'll have to make more. At least from there, I can figure out how much I actually need to make, rather than spend the time or make too many and then not be able to use them. Even though I feel like at some point I probably could. So 8, 16, 24, 32. 32 more stairs. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, head to the back here. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Now I'm paranoid that either OBS or my internet's going to start crapping on me again. Alright, but that's done. So now we just need to make a buttload of deep slate stairs. Or walls. Polished deep slate walls. That's what we're trying to make. I think I'm just going to I'm gonna pause the recording there. Yeah. Gotta jump to reach those ones. I have a whole bunch of shulkers full of deep slate, so I'm not worried about deep slate per se. Yeah, that one's empty. I'll just take this one. Sure. Why not? I'm going to start with 3 stacks. Just because I can. It's probably going to need a lot more than that. Actually, we'll go another 3. Because it's in the same respect of, or it's the same ratio that we need for the pillars. So it's 40 per pillar. So 40, 80, 120, 160 times 4 is 640. 64 times 6 is... We might have enough. We're probably going to end up being short. I can't do the quick maths like that. I need to actually... For that, I'm actually going to have to sit down and think. And do the math. And I don't know if I have that brain power today. I used most of my brain power today with quizzes. I had to do a couple quizzes for schoolwork. One, two, trying to make sure that I build these up right. Because I want to have the same spacing of lighting, if that makes sense, throughout all of the pillars. Because I think it would kind of look weird if we didn't space it out almost symmetrically. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being hypercritical of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a weirdo, which, you know, happens. I'm a weirdo. Come on. Parkour. There we go. Oh, crap. One too low. Half block too low, I should say. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. That goes there. Build the rest of the walls up. Of course, I started building before I hit resume recording. Because, of course. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to. 1, 2, 3. We can do this. Then 1, 2, 3. Right there. What the hell? My earbuds were connected to my phone just now, and my phone just starts ringing on, so I'm like, oh, what in the hell? I'm gonna just disconnect those. Whoops. I'd appreciate it if I could reconnect up. I just need it. There we go. Took a minute, but we got there. Whee! Making sure I grab the blocks, because, you know, every block is crucial in this build. Stupid voicemail. Like, I get so many voicemails nowadays. It's like, oh, you can get money back on your taxes or something about debt consolidation. I'm just like, haha, no. Go away. No, thank you. Don't want it. Don't want what you're selling. I really just started building on this one without even, or building on those two before getting this one done. I don't know, will we have enough? We just might. Which would be pretty sweet. I technically didn't even finish these two. What am I doing? Yeah. Making sure I get my blocks back. Alright, I will have enough to finish off this one, which is going to be super nice. Oh, crap. Did that one block too high. Perfect. There we go. Alright, so we got 4 more pillars to go. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a little more polished deep slate walls. Hoping... I'm hoping that'll be enough right there. but I'm not going to make any guarantees. I am not. All right. And the last pillar here, we actually probably could have gotten away without building that one or making that one stack of walls, but I would rather be safe than sorry. I'm sure we'll find some use for these deep slate walls again. Okay. Now that those are done, actually, just because I can, I'm going to just slap a few torches in the corners here. I don't know, I feel like that might look a little bit better. All right, we're going to pause the recording. And let's go ahead. Get this place all nice and lit up. I might end up throwing in some candles up here, around here. I feel like that could look pretty decent, I think. I don't know, ever since they introduced candles into Minecraft, that's been like one of my favorite lighting sources to utilize. Not only because I am a fan of candles, but okay. So why did I get rid of this row? Excuse me. I don't know why I got rid of the 2 rows in instead of 1. I feel like I almost have to throw in copperboard double chests. It's going to come back to me eventually. I'm like, oh wait, why did I do this? All right. So we still got about a 4.5 stacks of chests to use up. I feel like now the next step we should do is probably connect all these up. One thing I did not think of how to connect is these, but I think we're just going to build the chests up higher so that they just go through to the second floor. I think we're gonna try. I'm gonna try something with this. Which might end up actually looking pretty alright. But I'm thinking for at least connecting these up. We're just going to start with that. By connecting all these up with half slabs and polished deep slate. Gotta make sure I collect the right block though. Making sure we have the right block is always shit. Gosh darn it. Well, guess we're throwing those and then we're using them for something else in the future. Actually, I could end up using those for the idea that I have in my head right now for how we're going to go about... Alright, I'm going to start with polished deep slate. I'm actually going to go ahead and sleep too. I don't necessarily want to waste rockets because I really don't have a large supply of them. Yeah, I'll just have to make it ugly. Son of a gun. Alright, let's go ahead and resume recording. I think I'm just going to start with connecting these first. If I even can. There we go. Just to also see how much deep slate I'm going to need first and foremost. Probably wasn't the smartest move, but oh well. Okay, that did not necessarily work. This might. Hold on. Seriously, don't have more. Really? Really, game? Really, Z-Man, you couldn't have just done what you wanted to do in the first place? Now, well, actually, no. We could just run up here. Fly over. Now I'm using my noggin. You only have... The only thing we really have to pay attention to is building up these centers. Or that's one thing I forgot to do. I need to make sure I do that. Alright, I'm gonna need a little bit more than that to finish off the rest. Oh, did I pick it up? Yes, I did pick it up. Perfect. Actually, I might as well just do a full stack. It's fine. It is perfectly fine. We'll find some use for it. I feel like one major missed opportunity Mojang didn't necessarily hit on was the fact that they could have made cracked tough bricks. I feel like cracked tough bricks would look super sweet. But that's just my 2 cents. What do you guys think? Should Mojang add cracked tough bricks in? Because, like, you could do it for deep slate, cobblestone, stone, or just cobblestone, or stone, not cobblestone. But you can't do it with tough. Like, why? Alright, pause recording. Probably off camera, I'm going to finish putting in the pillars on the outside here. I'm actually potentially thinking of even changing up the staircase as well. So instead of it going straight up like that, we'll have it go up a few steps and then, like, we'll have the pillars in the corners here. And then have the stairs go up and then out, like a Y almost. I feel like that could look really nice. All right, now that that's done, I feel like I'm gonna have to go get some tough really quick. So I definitely don't have enough slabs. Excuse me. Really had a yawn there. There's some polished tough slabs there. I feel like we use quite a bit. So to be on the safe side, I'm actually just going to get rid of these blocks. Stone slabs, don't really need those. I'll bring the few stacks of what we have left over. Oh, I'm also going to need the stairs. Right. I have some of those. I'll at least make a stack of those. Probably shouldn't have voiced that rocket, but oh well. This is where we left off, so we'll resume the recording here. Not like that. Right. Probably should have taken a look at my design one more time, but It's fine. I feel like we could figure it out relatively easy. Think this was how... Oh, great. I think this was how he did it. Not like that. Kind of like chain link, almost. Yeah, I feel like that's what we did. Ah, no. Gosh darn it. All right, first section done. Grab the blocks. Hi, kitty cat. I feel you rubbing up against my leg. What do you want? Hmm? Want to come up and say hi? You want to come up and say hi? What are you doing? Hey. Come here. Hey, you brat. Who wanted to talk to you anyways? Okay. So we got that mostly done. I feel like we're gonna need a few more stairs. Not too many. So what? It's 8 per side, so 8, 16, 24. Yeah. Like 32 more stairs. I think we'll be good. Plus we even have a few extras, so it's fine. Actually, no, we were definitely going to need more than that. I'm a silly goose. Well, maybe not. I'm going to have to figure out a design for, like, the center here. Well, we're not even going to do anything in the center because we're just making all the chests go through all the way to the top. That's right. That would be why it feels off. That's why. There we go. Alright, so this side's all good. This section's now all good. We just have this side? Yeah, I think it's just this side. Okay. What do you want? You're coming to say hi. Say hi. Ah! She's got my neck. Do you mind? Yeah, you're being a little gremlin. Just wanted to give you some love and attention because you're clearly seeking it. You're just like, nope, I'm gonna claw your face. Just gonna pause her. Give her some attention. Oh, my baby. Ah! This is why I don't give her any more attention. Not really. She gets plenty of attention. She's just an asshole. What can I say? All right, so that part is done. So now we just have to figure out floor styles. Let's take a quick. Oh no, we're not done. We are not done. We're not done. We still got a couple. We got what? One more? Yeah, we just never did this side. Or this section, I should say. So let's go ahead. Snag up some blocks. And once we get this done, right, then we'll be actually done. All right, let's take a go ahead, pause the recording, go into free cam, see what this looks like. Obviously just going to kind of ignore myself up there, and I think we're going to have to do the pillars on the edges here today. I think, because I'm probably going to have to spend some time getting more wood to build up further. But I can stop the recording there, because I'm not going to be super repetitive with the footage I'm getting. How much? So I got just about 3 stacks there. Got plenty of deep slate in here. Real question is, am I going to have enough regular deep slate, not cobbled? Oh, yeah. We should be fine. I'm just going to snag this up real quick. Fly back over. Yeah, then we'll go ahead and just... Well, yeah, because this one, obviously, this is the main entrance here. So over here is where we're going to have to put... other pillar, in which I'm just going to dig this out. Because this all will eventually have to be deep slate anyways. Oh, we're getting the corner where the beacon effects don't reach, huh? Oh, that's a shame. We have to do it the slow way. Just so you guys can actually see as well. Beautiful. That should be good. And just finish digging out this corner. We're almost done. If we can get to building. Actually gonna have to dig out a little more on the sides here too. But I should be able to reach the beacon effects. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I did have a little more. I didn't have as much inventory space as I thought I did. Okay, so we're almost done here. Gonna start building along the edges. You know what? Should I start? I feel like I should just dig it all out now, since we're already doing it. You know, does that make sense? Oh, there it is. I'm like, wait a minute. I swear I had storage space. I'm not crazy. You know what? I'm going to throw the chests in here for the time being, just because I know we're not going to need them for a little while. Nope, gotta go around. I still have 2.5 stacks of chests over here that I can use up as well. How did I not notice that before? So we need to go at least 5 blocks in. And you know what? It probably would make more sense to move this over so that the staircase is also center. I did not think about that. I was kind of putting the staircase thinking, oh, it's pretty even with the beacon. That's going to be the center, right? False. You were lied to. I was lied to. There's just something about insta-mining blocks, though, that it's just so satisfying. Beautiful, perfect. Yeah, let's just go ahead and move it all over now, so I don't forget to do it later. We might actually just implement the staircase how I wanted it to be. How I mentioned, like, I wanted to do like a Y-shaped staircase almost. Yeah, we might just do that. Hold on. Gotta make sure I grab up all the stairs. But we were doing 5 by 5, I think. So, make sure this is lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's center. I need to go, before I go up too high, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platform. Just going to flatten this. I'm actually going to end up needing more stairs. Also, zombie friend, go away. I don't need you here. So 3. Obviously, the platform, the depth and everything, it needs to fit with the stairs. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some more tough. Uno seconde. Right, more stairs there. Polished tough stairs. There we go. Perfect. Probably should have grabbed some blocks too, huh? Yeah, I should probably grab some blocks really quick. Which blocks do we want? I feel like I can use these chisel top bricks because I didn't use them much for anything in this build currently. So I feel like we could probably incorporate these somewhere, right? So if we just go ahead and outline. Sure, that works. Doesn't have to be permanent anyways. Because then, well, if we were to even go down a few blocks, so if we don't need to have it go up super high. Like right there, even, would suffice. Well, actually, no, we would want it to go up at least high enough to the point where this would be our second floor. Right here. Yeah, this would have to be our second floor. So let's go up. One more. I should probably block off this water too. Now that I'm thinking about it. Beautiful. So now I can throw in the staircase over here. And now have the water be in the way. think I built this up so that we're not wasting too many stairs. One more, and then this is good. Oh, crap. I totally meant to go do something. I'm going to do a quick BRB, everybody. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Completely forgot I had to do a favor for my grandmother, but forgot. Oh, we're good. We're all good now. So, all right, now that this is all set in stone, what we can do is dig this out. I'll have to dig a section out to where we can fit. I'm going to just start here. Just start somewhere. Oh, well. One more block over. Yeah, here we go. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. And make sure I have blocks. Perfect. Okay, so now what we need to do is map this out like so to get rid of wall blocks too. All right, perfect. I was gonna say, this is definitely where I've put stone. Get rid of the rotten flesh. We don't need the rotten flesh for anything. I'm actually gonna need more bricks. Just placement like so. Alright, that one's good. I can grab all this stuff up. And now I'm just gonna flatten this out so I know this is a level we're gonna start building on when we eventually expand into the forges over here. Get rid of that. So from here we need to go at least 4 more blocks over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well just dig out whatever we can. It's gonna end up being in the way one way or another. At least I think, maybe. I'm just going to dig this out just to see how far the beacon effects will reach. I'm hoping it will reach to where we're going to need to build, but not too certain. son of a gun. I knew that was going to happen eventually. How's everybody doing? Guys still hanging in there, enjoying the content? I know, been a little bit quiet, just grinding right now, obviously. Oh crap, did we lose the beacon? I think we lost the beacon there. Uh-oh. So I'm thinking either we move the beacon a little bit closer over there, or move this a little bit closer. I don't know. So we definitely don't have necessarily space to move that over. So we might end up having to move that beacon to like the edge over here. I don't know. Maybe. If it ends up being that much of a hassle, then just maybe we'll just suck it up. We'll see. The good thing is that most of this side is pretty much dug out already. Like, we don't have to worry about it too much. It's just this section here that we're currently working on. Okay. Not too much more digging to go, which is nice. We just gotta finish a little bit more over here. Do a little bit more in that other corner. Then we can get to building again. Ideally, I would like to try to get the storage done within 3, maybe 4 live streams max. Don't want to be spending too much time on the actual building. I think what might take a little more time is the detailing. when we finally get this all done and built. The detailing is going to be one of the things I'm probably going to be the most meticulous on. And by done, I primarily mean I'm just going to get everything functional, designed, all that stuff, and then probably end up off camera going through the area and just replacing all of the stone with deep slate. That's just kind of the idea currently floating through my head. And then we could probably after this, maybe we'll do some more house building. I have seen a couple design ideas for like just interior that I would like to try out. Probably try to put my own twist on them if I can. But that's also going to require me to do a little bit more resource gathering, get a little bit more materials for the builds. Thinking of like putting up some bookshelves, fireplaces, the whole 9 yards with that kind of stuff. Hoping. Can I get some beacon effects, please? Thank you. I'm hoping I could just quickly dig this all out. Quick! Gotta be quick! Only got like 8 seconds left of... Not even. Okay, my time... Whatever it's called, I cannot account for time. I'm very bad at that. I'm also hoping we don't get too many mobs spawning in here. That would be kind of bad too. Alright. Beautiful. And now that this is practically done, don't want to waste resources. I would like to try to conserve as many blocks as possible because we can always end up using more blocks for future builds, anything like that. So I am very much a stickler for holding on to blocks when I might not necessarily need to. But, you know, when you end up needing diorite, andesite, those kinds of blocks for builds and whatever, then it's like, oh, I could really use this. And then, oh, I don't have it. I'm going to have to go gather it. Kind of thing. Doing some resource consolidation. All right. Let's go to sleep, and then we'll go get our a new pickaxe. We need a new pickaxe. This one is ready to break, so we don't want to break it. Actually, I'm curious now. How many pickaxes have I broke? Also, fun fact, over 620,000 stone mined up. That's crazy. Okay, so it's still only 8 and 2. That's right. The one netherite pickaxe I accidentally threw into the void. Yeah, not my proudest moment. But, you know, excuse me. Stuff happens. Alright, let's grab up all these blocks first. Then we'll get to building. What are your guys' thoughts on the storage so far? I know we haven't gotten to too much detail currently. It's just some basic pillars. What are your guys' thoughts on the design? Do you think it looks good? Do you think it could use a little, I don't know, pizzazz? Let me know what you guys think. I always like getting your guys' feedback on my builds. I think I have a place for my dirt. Maybe not. Throw that there. Yeah, this is all just dark now. Definitely gonna have to do quite a bit of lighting up for sure. All right. That's good. I feel like I'm definitely gonna... Well, I do need more bricks. So I got a pop-up for Borderlands 4. I was never the biggest fan of Borderlands. I did play, what was it? 2? It was either 2 or 3 that I had played. And I don't know. As much of like first-person shooter as I was in the past, I don't know. Wasn't a fan of it, I guess. Which, I mean, I know it's not for everybody. But I'm sure I'm going to get something like, oh, Borderlands is so great. How could you hate it? I just don't like it. Okay. Alright, well, we actually are not done digging just yet. Ips. We still need to dig out a considerable chunk. Yet, what is it like? Right here. Zombie, go away! Go away. I mean, I do have torches. I could just light this up more. Yeah, I'm just gonna light this up a bit so that we don't get too many more mob spawns. Completely forgot that I had torches in my offhand. Don't know how you forget that, but guess I did. Oops. Once we get this mined out, then we can really get to building. Alright, that's all good. I'm just kind of like digging this out. Kind of the same way that I've been digging out the, whatchamacallits, the caverns. I guess that's what we'll call them. I don't know if that's the proper term or not. The caverns that I've been digging out. You know, you just kind of, you gotta slowly work your way down. You can't go obviously too deep, otherwise you won't be able to reach blocks, and you gotta build up. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Did not dig this out proper. Ah! I'm falling. Help! Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the arrows, the bones. I'm just gonna drop that stuff. I'll keep the ores just because I have some decorative ideas that I want to implement with them. Just now realizing my mic has been muted this entire time. Hate it here. Truly, I hate it here. God, how long has it been muted for? At least 15 minutes. Ugh. It's always the damn technical errors. Just need to make sure. Well, now that I think about it, they wouldn't connect because, you know, there's a space between them. I'm dumb. Come on, chat. Why wouldn't you tell me that my mic was muted? Sorry, I had an itch. Ah. That actually kind of sucks that we were only just a little bit off. Honestly, you probably didn't even need to go get more deep slate from the other storage. Which I know I still need to transfer everything over to here. I think I'm just going to wait till this is all finished before doing any of that. All right, now that's done. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna need more walls than that. Hell, I'm gonna go one more. Just to be on the safe side. Now, as for this side, I mean, nobody's really going to see too much of it. But I'm just going to know it's like that. And it's going to make me a not happy camper. To remember, I don't need to grab torches from my inventory because they're already in my offhand. Oh, almost didn't place the torch down. Oh. Because it's not placed right. That's why you couldn't place the torch down. Watch, I probably tried to place the torch down and just didn't realize it till then. I probably should make sure that I'm grabbing my blocks. I don't know why, but I definitely thought I heard like some sort of beeping going on. I'm thinking to myself, what's happening? Nope, just my schizophrenia kick again. What can I say? All right. Moving along pretty quickly here, so that's at least good. We might even be able to get to the second floor today. I feel like we could definitely get to the second floor of this today. What am I saying? Nope, not that block. That block don't go there. All right. So now that all those are connected up, I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some deep slate first. Cobble deep slate. Get the polished blocks. I might... Yeah, I might try to go look for more at storage. I think I should have some polished deep slate. We'll see. So I just don't want to dip into my reserve for building. Or I wouldn't even say building, but my oh, there's some there. What, my decorating. Like for these. I need to start filling these in with glass. Get some sort of fog effect. And hopefully I can do it right. Alright, so we got what? A little over 2 stacks. That's not too bad. You know, I got bit on the hand by a mosquito the other day. Or yesterday, I should say. And I didn't think it bit me. I thought I caught it in time, but I was wrong. And now my knuckle is itchier and all heck. See, this is why I don't go outside. No, I just kidding. I love to go outside. I love to go outside and touch grass every once in a while. I'm finally actually starting to... I'm going to start working on my my cabin out at camp. And you know, for those that have noticed, well, I shouldn't say have noticed. I haven't really properly advertised it. Also, Roth just got on. Yippee! We're gonna have friends to talk to. But as I was saying, I need to, I'm gonna hopefully finish my cabin this summer if I can afford it. If it don't get too expensive. Where the hell did you come from? Sir, I am building over here. Do you mind? Dude's just littering my base with arrows. Nope. Get the heck out of here. Alright, so now that those are connected, just have to connect these pillars now. And the real question is if I'm going to have enough materials. I almost started connecting this up. I'm like, wait a minute. I wasn't connecting these. Oh, crap. You know what I just realized? For how long I've been on, not just today, because we've been on for a little over 2 hours now. Technically 2.5. The iron farm. Last time we looked in there, the thing was full. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is... Oh. Oh. Oh my. I think the iron farm is full, guys. Just a tad bit full. I do need to move this into the, industrial area at some point. Yeah, my inventory is just so freaking full already. Don't need the poppies for anything. At least not right now. But yeah, I'm glad I thought about it. I mean, it very well could have had a lot more resources despawn in it, potentially. Also, is it just me or does it seem really bright? Oh no, maybe it's just the time of day.
You little man! You're small!
Hi, bud.
What have you left me with? This is your fault!
I made some new sounds for us. Chat, I think I broke Zman.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I just can't wait for the next time I'm gonna call a soul spawn so that way I can show him. Oh, it's so great.
I'm not. So, for everybody in my chat, some context for those sounds you just heard. This past Saturday, me, Roth, and Soulspawn were playing Magic the Gathering. By the way, Roth has a Magic the Gathering channel. Roth Plays Magic. Consider checking him out if you're into Magic the Gathering. But what you just heard was Soulspawn crashing out because I did an oopsie. And when I tell you that I have never seen Soulspawn so angry in my life over Magic the Gathering, I mean it. I don't think I've ever seen him that angry ever. Have you?
Oh no. I know he's been angry sometimes, but like not like yelling
But
like
not-
that.
Not like that.
That was like all in good fun. I think.
Obviously, yeah.
So-
I should probably say that too. It was all in good fun. All's fair in love and war in Magic the Gathering. But I could not breathe.
Me neither. I had an asthma attack.
My asthma. My asthma. Oh yeah. Long story short, I really pissed off Soulspawn. And
In game.
in game. And it was absolutely glorious. When did you manage to do that? Today?
I made the What Have You Done one, I think Saturday night
What it?
or Sunday night.
Are they
can't
part of
remember.
your soundboard?
They're part of Soulless Gaming soundboard, and one of them,
okay.
I think the What Have You Done is on the Magic one. But the Magic one doesn't have very many spots. The Soulless
Right.
one has a bunch though, because we have a boosted.
What have you left me with? This is your fault!
That is beautiful.
The most
That is
beautiful thing
absolutely
I ever seen. Uh-oh, hole in the floor.
Like, I don't even care that he called me a little man. It was just so funny.
It was just...
You little man! You're small!
Yup. Yup. That's... I feel like if you were to have Soul join our call really quick and just play that, I feel like he would get a real big kick out of it.
Bet. Hold on. I think he's streaming right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a pretty chaotic way to start off your stream, huh? Sleep through the night really quick.
So yes.
D.
Ah!
For dick.
What have you left me with? This is your fault! You little man! You're small! That's great! That's beautiful. Wait, is that like a sound thing? Can I make that my sound thing, please?
I think you should be able to.
I think that's with... Yeah, you should be able to set that.
Okay, where's how do I do this? Streamer modes. Oh no, I don't think I can while I'm in I'd have to turn off streamer mode.
Yick.
Well, I'll do it later. That was great. I love that.
Yeah, I made us some new sounds.
That's great.
Since with the boost in the Soulless gaming Discord, we can have like 24 soundboard things now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
What have you left me with? Oh man, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful.
That was lovely. Absolutely beautiful.
I rewatched that entire sequence at least 10 times that night, and
Yeah.
each
Oh, yeah.
time I could not stop laughing.
I know, right? I was watching it, and yeah, it was pretty funny. Oh God, I can't see in my game here. Okay. I guess I'll sleep outside.
Sleeping outside tonight, bud.
Yeah, it's danger time.
It's danger time.
Danger! Yeah. Now that was beautiful.
We obviously had to pull you away from your stream just for that, but
Yeah, no,
worth it.
100% understandable, and I fully accept that. Yeah. All right, I'll leave you guys to it then.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good rest of your stream.
You guys too. Have fun.
Oh, it's so funny.
Great. Absolute comedy gold.
My dirt square is getting bigger.
Your dirt square is getting bigger.
Yeah. I'm
Why is it getting
expanding.
bigger? Oh, because
I'm
of
expanding.
making your
Yeah,
courtyard bigger.
I need a platform to build on.
I mean, do you really need one?
Yeah, kind of actually.
Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm out of andesite up there. Let's just grab some more from over here.
Well, that's that full shulker of dirt gone.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna need some like deep slate today for my build. To myself, I shouldn't need to use that many. I'm down to my last 9 stacks in my shulker. I'm just like, eh. Not that big stairs. Do I have enough stairs? Guess we'll find out. So you're doing some more work on your courtyard today?
Yeah.
Got a pretty good idea of what you want to do with it now.
Somewhat. Like, I
You
have
have
a
an idea.
big part planned out, but like,
Oh, crap.
I don't know. The ideal thing would have been to like build this entire thing in creative first and then do it, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna keep adding more sections and adding more schematics, slowly add on. So the castle might end up looking kind of, well, hopefully not too like bizarre looking, but like I don't know. Maybe not quite as cohesive as it could be, since I'm like kind of doing sections at a time, basically.
Right.
Instead of like coming up with a plan from the start.
Well, I mean, if you just piece it together every once in a while and then like bend to them almost. As you
Yeah,
go
like
along.
I'm the creative world that I'm building in is the copy of this world. So like I'm building on top of what I've
Yeah.
already built, so it's like kind of coming together, but like some parts might not quite work out the way I want them. Just cause I didn't plan it all out at once.
Right.
Which is, I guess, to be expected somewhat.
I mean, if you don't want to waste the time, like, building entire structures at a time, then...
Yeah. Like, if I had the time to just, like, sit down for, like, 2 days and just build the entire thing in one go, then I probably would, but I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I have been just, you know, a couple hours here and there.
Right.
Like, I guess like an hour here and there, more like just a couple times a day, and then doing a little bit at night before bed.
Gotta get your late night building in. That's much better. I don't have enough deep slate. Damn it.
Can steal dirt from underneath our floating platform. And then that way, if we end up doing like a basement or something, then we already have part of it dug out.
That's true. You're planning ahead, bud.
Don't eat seeds.
Oh, did
don't
I
eat
not? No, I did do it
snowballs.
on that side. Huh. I'm just dumb. It's fine.
Z-Man, what do you get if you put a duck in a cement mixer?
I don't know.
Quacks in the pavement.
I'm in pain. I already had to listen to enough dad jokes from my uncle yesterday. I don't need to hear any more.
Let's make this not a mob farm, if possible.
Well, mob farms are fun. Okay. Out of the way. This is the last one that I need to do for here. Maybe, hopefully.
Honk shoe.
Long shoe. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with this. Let's go into free cam really quick. It almost looks like they're just big chains that are holding everything together. I'm not done yet. I still have this entire section to go. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Good thing I double checked. Probably didn't need that many, but oh well. It's fine. Frick off, skeleton. Oh, such skill and precision. now, I think that's all of it. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna use some wood instead. Gonna have to dip into my reserves again.
Reserves? What are those?
Great question. I don't even know at this point.
Speaking of running out of resources, see if I have any more stone around here.
Hey, if you need stone, I got you covered.
I know you got stone. Just making sure I don't have any before I fly over there and grab a bunch. Oh, okay, I got 8 stacks here. That should last me at least a couple minutes.
Alright, so, idea time. Blocks. I should really consider putting in a... Actually, you know what? That's not a terrible idea. A speed beacon instead of haste while I'm running around in here. Since I did all my digging out. At least most of it, at least.
Hey chat, don't worry, I am gonna make these floors look nice. I just haven't got that far yet. So they're just all being stone brick for now.
Well, it's actually going to be so much better. So the idea that I had, we might even end up using some more deep slate too. I think I put some in one of these chests over here. I really need to start labeling this stuff. Oh, that's dirt. That's just regular deep slate. Or... we'll do some experimentation, I guess. So, actually... didn't I put the tough in one of these? Let's call it. I had a whole bunch of tough stairs somewhere. And I'm already forgetting where I put them. Actually, wait. I might have actually used them. Never mind. Actually, I might have messed up a tiny bit. No. No. That should work the way that I wanted to. Oh. Tough there. Spruce there. Log. dripped. Nope, not what I wanted to do.
Okay, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Let's go. Oh crap, no, this would... Wait. Am I doing this right? I guess to be fair with this, it doesn't necessarily matter. As long as... Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
fine.
Yourself? Why is the chat not working great right now?
Yeah, definitely gonna need some more tough. How much gunpowder do I have over here? Not a lot. Are you struggling to get gunpowder?
Am I struggling to get gunpowder? Well, to be fair, I haven't really tried lately. But
Fair enough. Because I feel like I've been trying... Well, I keep saying I need to make a gunpowder farm. Then I don't do it.
yeah,
So I need to kick my butt into gear to do that.
yeah. But can I hear you? I mean, no, because I'm not in a voice call with you. But I can see your chats, and I do not stream daily. Yeah, I don't know. I also don't fly around probably as much as you do.
I mean, fair. You can always just run back and forth from your area because it's only within like maybe 100 blocks, 150 blocks. Whereas
Yeah,
for me,
or like use one rocket basically.
yeah. Or sometimes I might have to use two.
Usually I kill creepers when I see them, so I just kind of make rockets from there and call it a day.
I mean, fair.
Do need to get some more ice though. Do not. Okay, here. do need to get some of this so I can make some blue ice.
Some blue ice?
Yeah.
Are you feeling pretty
The
blue?
updated version of the courtyard, I added some blue ice to the tree emblem, which I think makes it look a little nicer. I still think I'll end up tearing it out and like making one that hopefully looks better than that, but
So pretty much what I showed everybody earlier, just gonna rip out.
maybe. We'll see. But like I think it looks fine for now. But yeah, I might end up changing it. Just the tree part. Well, maybe the whole thing, who knows. But I hate it. Tears down the entire castle. It's like, this castle would look better if it was 3 blocks to the left.
Oh no. I feel like you would actually hate yourself if you were to do that.
Probably. I don't plan on doing it at this point.
Well,
Like,
plans
now
can
it's
always
like-
change.
Right now it's basically I am trying to catch these things before I decide I want to do them. Which planning it out in creative helps because then I can just use world edit, move everything over a block and be like, oh, perfect.
Ah,
And then-
perfect.
When I build it in the world, hopefully it's the final version or a version that doesn't.
I have to move permanently.
Yeah. So like the emblem, like I'm fine with that not being the final version because it's not going to be that crazy to like do. 'Cause
Right.
It's like not a ton of stuff, but yeah.
I mean, that's valid.
Okay, good to know you cannot unpack ice. Or unpack blue ice or whatever it is.
No, you cannot.
I was wondering. Never built with ice until today.
No?
I don't think so. Except for maybe like some like redstone stuff, but
Yeah, like water tunnels or whatever for like item sorters.
yeah.
Which I'm still debating if I want to do something like that or not. Oh, crap. Now I'm going to hit record.
I got like a decent amount of ice, and then I was like, that should be enough, and like it almost wasn't enough ice to turn to blue ice. Because I'm like, oh, it's only 9 for blue ice, but then you actually like do it, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. That's how I kind of am as well. It's like, oh, I have enough deep slate for this. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Or, oh, I have enough top for this. No, I don't.
Just kidding. Okay, looking good.
So far, so good.
Alright, now all these trapdoors are saying they're in the wrong orientation, but I have changed my mind, and this is the orientation that I want them to be in, so.
Unless you know what orientation you want them to be in.
Yeah. Oh no, I gotta move all my stuff. That's right. I forgot. I built a wall over this area where all my stuff is right now.
Ah.
Oops. Let me start grabbing stuff to move it over to my storage chest. No, I don't need snowballs. Quite good on the saplings too. I will need those later.
Oh, I'm dumb. Didn't mean to build out that far. Yeah, there should have been. Gosh, darn it. I'm gonna try to light this up as evenly as possible. Because these are not odd numbers. So it's going to be a little wonky. Yeah, these are also 8 wide. Okay. Let's go ahead. That there. And that there. Perfect. Chat, what are you guys thinking about this so far? What do you tell me your thoughts? How does it look? I know it's a lot of brown right now, but it needed some color changed up into it. I feel like having all deep slate and tough would look kind of bland. Maybe too much black and gray. I figured if we could at least throw one almost neutral color that wasn't black or gray. White would be too vibrant. So I thought, hey, spruce planks, logs, and a tough border like we did along the edge should look good, right? I personally think it looks all right. I know Rod's probably over there like, just all right? It needs to be perfect.
Okay, and a wise man once told me, if we end up not liking it, we can always go back and change it.
Pretty sure I told you that.
It's a
tough.
compliment, Z-Man.
Hey, thanks. I don't get too many of those. We'll do.
You little man! You're small.
And now I'm insulted.
Soulless insulted you, not me. I gave you a compliment.
Good point. Good point. You little man. Beautiful.
Welcome back to Tree Chopping Simulator because Roth does not have enough of the things he needs.
That's how I feel sometimes. It's like, well, except instead of tree chopping, it's mining. I always think that I have enough, like, deep slate or tough. It's like, nope. Now I have to go out into the world and find some.
See, I forgot that I changed more than just the courtyard, because I also in the throne room, the white or the pale oak at the one end, I ended up taking that out and doing stripped logs instead, which I think looks way better.
Like stripped oak?
Stripped pale oak, yeah. Because I kept forgetting that, like, oh yeah, I can strip the pale oak for another white block.
Fair.
So I've been trying to remember that and use that when I've been working on the expansion. I do like the white on the stripped pale oak. The planks for the pale oak almost have like a pinkish to them a little bit. Like ever so slightly, like you don't even really notice it until it's up against another white block, and then it's like, oh.
Oh. I mean, I've personally never noticed, but then again, I was never paying that close attention, I guess.
Also, it could just be my monitors, because I think sometimes they do colors a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely notice with, like, my actual gaming monitor, things are a lot more vibrant than on my regular monitor that I have, which, ironically enough, is what I actually play on. Just because it's bigger. Gosh darn it.
But yeah, this one here, it looks like it's, yeah, just slightly pink, I think. It looks alright though, but yeah, just something I noticed.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What'd you do now?
I stripped the wrong log, so now I have to go get a log to replace it.
Oh no.
Okay. There's 6 more spruce logs, so I can mess up 6 more times. Oh, 5 more times, because I'm using one right now. Okay. Keep that in mind. This is 3. just got absolutely wrecked coming into my chat. You'll love to see it.
A bot?
Yeah.
Ah. Typical.
Best viewers.
Band.
Yeah, I very much enjoy the Siri bot. So it just does that for me.
That's good. I'm definitely gonna need more. Still have to go all the way around, so I'm thinking at least another 4 stacks of blocks. Almost it. Honestly, once I get some more chests in here, build it up a bit more, I think this will look pretty nice. I think I might end up having to build up the pillars even taller. Or figure out something. Don't know what just yet. But something we'll have to probably fill in this extra space. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna end up happening.
Yeah, I think that looks a lot better than the planks, so I'm glad I made that change. Now I gotta do the other side.
Actually, this side needs to be built up by one more. So now I'm just realizing, oh yeah, I should probably connect the platforms to get to the connect my stairs to the platforms some way, somehow. Should probably do that. Stop recording. think that looks nice. Turned out better than I thought. I wasn't entirely sold on the spruce and tough brick border, but it works.
If it works, it works.
If it works, it works. We can't complain. Don't fall off, please. Let's just stay on the platform. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Okay.
Ready.
That's fine. I have just enough tough stairs in this stack. Well, I mean, I have more too. But, okay. Alright. This is looking pretty nice. Okay, that does work. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Carrots here. Oh, gotta go get more. Where did I put the carrots? I think I put them somewhere. Ah, here we are. Let's take a look at this in free cam, just to see what we think. So, I'm actually liking this combination. Because it looks like the beams do support this, even though it's technically floating. Shh. We'll have to fix that at some point. But, I do like the spruce path up top compared to if we were going to do that. Because then we could just replicate this pattern on the ceiling if we really want. But what I'm thinking is we're going to do some arches with these pillars here. It's definitely a very solid start. Yeah. I like it. I like it. The more I look at it, the more I like it. So I think what we're going to do now is just simply throw in all the chests. Because we got a lot. That's not a shulker. That's a shulker. Yeah, I should probably go put that stuff back. Just because I know I'm potentially going to need it. For what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Finally kicking my butt into gear and doing some Soulless World videos. It's going to be exciting. So we got those chests. I think we put some chests somewhere. I think it was an end chest somewhere. Oh, there's some more deep slate. See, this is what happens when you don't label your storage. Get lost. I know I had a lot more chests. Oh, that's dirt. It's deep slate. Well, that's tough. Oh, man. Aha. Knew they were around here somewhere. Got what, 6.5 stacks of chests to put in? Oh boy. Alright, let's head to the edge here. Put that there temporarily. Try to prevent some mobs from spawning in, if at all possible. Okay, so I think this will work the way that I want it to. Maybe. Like, wait a minute. Why do I have more than one? Why did it feel out of place? Now I remember why. Right. Nope. I don't want that to go there. There we go. Excellent. Probably gonna have to do just a little more grinding for wood to get more chests, but I think I don't know if we're probably not gonna have enough for filling up all the cells today.
Okay, we need to make some more soul lanterns.
I feel like soul lanterns are kind of a pain to make just because you have to make sure that you have soul sand.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't have too many more chests. Honestly, probably after we get these in, I might call it there, because I can't really... I'm going to have to do some more resource gathering. So I definitely... I don't want to touch the stuff that I have reserved for tomorrow. I don't know. I might find some time tomorrow to do the resource grinding that I need to do. Potentially. Yeah. So from here, I don't know. I might throw in. I don't know what I'll do yet. Obviously we can reach from like as far as down as the 4th chest here, but being able to just easily access through this hat, like even quarter block, I'd call it, for this row here, and then probably go up another 6 or 7. Maybe not too much taller. So what did we sit at? These are what, 8? 8 by 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8 by 13 currently. Gonna try something. I think we'd be able to fit one more chest up there. Maybe. 8 by 17 though, that makes me feel kind of awkward, like it's not enough. Like if we were just go 8 by 18, could very well reach it. Um, 8 by 18. We're gonna do some quick maths. Eight times 18. That's 144 double chests. Times 2. That's 288 double chests within each cell. And then each double chest holds 54. 9 by 6, yeah, 54. So 288 by times 54. It's 15,000 items per cell. Times 6. This storage room will potentially fill... Well, I didn't even take that into account by stacks. So if we take 93,312 times 64, we could potentially hold up to almost 6 million items total in this storage room.
Like,
I feel like that is going to be completely overkill.
you say that now, but I think it will be fine.
I feel like some way, somehow, I will find a way to use it all up. Because, like...
Yeah, like, you won't be using it all right away, probably, but, like... Yeah.
Even all these double chests over here that I have in the original storage. It's 3 by... Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot. And I've already mined up over 6... But let's take a look at the stats again. Almost 630,000 stone. And I've only picked up... No, I've picked up 415,000 of the stone that I've mined. So... yeah, I feel like I'm probably close to, like... Yeah, it's gonna. The storage might end up being all used up at some point, at one point in time, but
Yeah, like it could be a year from now, but like,
at least I know this is here.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to chop down a lot more trees for this, though. For sure.
And to be fair, you don't have to like build it all at once. Like if you just build like a few cells at a time.
Well, here's the thing. I've already
Whatever.
built the cells, and like they have
Oh.
chests in them already. If I'm just saying, once I build out all the chests and whatnot, that's how much it will be able to hold.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I said, I think, yeah, I have to jump to reach this very top one, but that's fine.
If you put a slab on the block closest to it, do you still have to jump?
Great question.
I mean, it doesn't
Maybe
particularly
not,
matter, I guess.
but
like, if
the
you
way that I
really
have it
wanted
set
to-
up is so like the edge, like so it's spruce log, spruce planks, and then stone tough stairs on the edge so that I can reach that half of a chest,
Yeah.
so I can potentially reach down instead of. I mean, if I were to stand on the edge of the chest, I can reach down like to quite a bit. But like if I'm just coming up here, quickly throwing some stuff away, just being able to go bam, bam, you know, do whatever I need to do.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 a lamb. Yeah, Black Betty. No, you're right. I don't have to jump if I have the slab down. Alright, well,
Yeah. Adding this blue ice mixed in definitely makes the emblem look better.
yeah. You know, the more that I see, like, whenever I go to the front of my mountain, the more that I see, the bluish tint from, like, you know, the snowy mountains or whatever in the grass, makes me want to just
Yeah.
replace it with moss. Because I think the moss fits well with, like, that green shade almost. It's, like, ever so slightly more vibrant, but I think it'll look better than having the blue grass. Meow. Look at this boy go. Hard at work.
Jeez.
Just trying to get that perfect arch. Oh, no, I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, just trying to. The white kind of arches, which is kind of
And
what I.
is that just normal stone slabs?
The smooth stone slabs.
Well, that's more so what I meant.
So, yes.
Yep, that definitely looks like stone. I would know what it looks like. Alright. Well, guys, like I said, once we got that done, I was going to call it a night there. Obviously, we're going to redirect on over to Rothrundr here, so you guys continue to see some more Soulless content. He is a very talented builder. Make sure to check him out and subscribe as well. He's on the hunt for 100 subscribers, and I am on the hunt for 1,000. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and off stream for the night. Everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Check out the links below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord. And if you want to see more Soulless World content just like this, consider subscribing as well. And yeah, I should probably, while I'm rambling here, set everything up so that we can redirect over to him. I did not do that. So yeah, we're going to be redirecting over to him. We will be back again on a Thursday for some vintage story for y'all that enjoy vintage story on my channel. But yeah, consider subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.